So RuneScape is a game about goals. Whether it's training skills, finishing quests, or trying to get a best in slot, it's about goals. And all those individual goals are usually pieces of a much bigger puzzle. So far, everything we've been doing has been leading up to this moment, and the puzzle we've been fitting together is Dragonslayer. It's a monumental step for a new player. It's the completion mark of free-to-play, and for us, it's the biggest challenge we've had yet. An entire unseen world lives just beyond this quest, and we're finally ready to enter into this one building called the Champions Guild. Okay, I guess it's time to go in. Welcome indeed. Thank you. Okay, so this is the Champions Guild. We haven't been here yet, so let's talk about it just a little bit. There's not a whole lot going on here other than an evil chicken outside that's really dangerous for low-level players. And then upstairs is a store which sells some of the best armor that you can basically get in free-to-play. So Scavo is here, and he sells rune plate skirts, rune plate legs, rune maces, rune chain bodies, rune long swords, and then green d'hide chaps and green d'hide van braces. But if you'll notice that he doesn't sell any rune plate bodies. So if you're curious about that, you can go downstairs and talk to the guild master, and he has some things to say to you. Say, what is this place? And says it's the Champions Guild. Only adventurers who've proved themselves worthy by gaining influence from quests are allowed in here. And then if you ask him for a quest, he says, aha, yes, a mighty and perilous quest fit for only the most powerful champions, and at the end of it, you will earn the right to wear the legendary rune plate body. So prior to this quest, you actually are unable to wear the rune plate body. So they tell us that our combat level is too low, but we're unafraid of that, and we're going to go ahead and start the quest. So we have to speak to OSRS, the maker of rune armor. He sets the quest that champions must complete in order to wear it. We have to earn our right to wear this rune plate body. He lives in a hut by the city of Edgeville, and he can be a little odd sometimes. So we have to go see OSRS in order to take on the quest so that we can go and earn the right to wear the rune plate body. To be completely honest, I'm a little bit anxious about all of this. I'm nervous of whether or not I can take on these challenges and beat these enemies. I'm pretty low level. I don't have a lot of access to good gear. I don't have the things that I normally rely on to make sure that I'm going to be able to complete one of these challenges. I can't buy really good food. I can't buy really good armor. I don't have access to some of my favorite money-making methods. It's a difficult thing. And, yeah. Okay, so this is OSRS. This is the guy that we need to talk to in order to make us rune plate armor. As you can see, he has plenty of it sitting around, but we don't have the right to wear it. We have to earn that right, and the way that we earn that right is by killing a dragon. The guildmaster of the Champions Guild told me. I suppose he would, wouldn't he? He's always sending you fancy pants heroes up to bother me, telling me I'll give them a quest or something like that. Well, I'm not going to let just anyone wear my rune plate mail. It's only for heroes, so leave me alone. I thought you were going to give me a quest. Sigh. Alright, I'll give you a quest. I'll let you wear my rune plate mail if you slay the dragon of Crandor. Ooh. We have to kill a dragon, guys. Ha, yes, you are a typical reckless adventurer, aren't you? Now go kill the dragon and get out of my face. But how can I defeat the dragon? Go talk to the guildmaster in the Champions Guild. He'll help you out if you're so keen on doing a quest. I'm not going to be hand-holding any adventures. So this guy is absolutely furious that we even have the nerve, the audacity to come in here and ask him to wear his rune plate mail. He doesn't see us as anything important. We're just some rando. So the only person who we're going to get any advice from, any help from, is back at the Champions Guild, the same person who sent us on this quest. Okay, so here we are back at the Champions Guild. Let's run in here and let's find out exactly what it is that we're going to have to do in order to kill this dragon. All right, so we have the list of things to do laid out in front of us. We have 3 pieces of a map to get, one of which lays in the maze of a wizard, one of which is currently handled by a goblin who killed somebody who had it previously, and the last of which we have to ask the Oracle of Ice Mountain how to get. We're also going to need a shield that protects us from dragon fire, and then we have to get a ship that is actually seaworthy enough to take us to Crandor. So that's the list of things we need to do. The first thing we're going to do is go to the Duke of Lumbridge and see if he can give us this shield that will protect us from the dragon fire. So let's head there now. Greetings and welcome to my castle. I seek a shield that will protect me from dragon breath. A knight going on a dragon's quest. What dragon do you intend to slay? Elvarg, the dragon of Crandor Island. Elvarg, are you sure? I am sure. Well, you're braver than I. Why is everyone so scared of this dragon? Back in my father's day, Crandor was an important city-state. Politically, it was as important as Falador or Varrock, and its ships traded with every port. But one day, when I was little, all contact was lost. The trading ships and the diplomatic envoys just stopped coming. I remember my father being very scared. He posted lookouts on the roof to warn if the dragon was approaching. All the city rulers were worried that Elvarg would devastate the whole continent. Okay, so the Duke has given us our shield. We now have a shield that can protect us from dragon breath. So the next piece of the puzzle for us is getting all of the map fragments. They are scattered around in various places, and the closest one to us currently is going to be in Melzag's maze. Melzag is a wizard that has created this maze and completely stuffed it full of undead creatures, and we're going to have to find our way through finding different keys in order to get to him to get the piece of the map that we need. It's going to be very tough. There's a lot of challenges, so we're going to have to stock up on food first. So while we're here, we might as well go ahead and talk about what our strategy is for taking on Melzag's maze. In the maze, there are going to be multiple floors filled with different enemies that you have to kill in order to get keys to make your way through the maze, culminating with a fight with a lesser demon. Now, when we get to that lesser demon, it's going to be pretty powerful compared to us. We're going to have used quite a bit of our food, and it's going to be a challenge for us to take him on head-to-head with melee. So instead, what I'm planning on doing is taking in a set of magic gear and enough runes to be able to safe spot the lesser demon. If we can successfully do that, that part will be no problem for us, and we'll be able to move on. This is it. Okay. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Okay, so one of these rats drops it. It's the one who has the longest tail. I believe it's this rat over here. So we're gonna have to start by killing him and making our way through this maze. There's gonna be a whole lot of different steps to go through, and it's gonna be very, very difficult, but we can do it. We can. To find the zombie rat with a long tail. I don't know which one that is. Okay, so we have the key. Now we just have to hope that we pick the correct door to go through. The key disintegrates as we unlock the door, meaning that if we need to come back, if we make a mistake, we're going to have to go through all of this again in order to get the key back. So now we have to fight ghosts in order to find the next key. One of these ghosts will drop it. I'm not sure which one. Okay, we got the key. First try. Absolutely huge. Okay, so we have the key now. Now we just have to see which door it is that we need to go through in order to get through there. Let's hope I picked the right one, because if I don't, then we're going to have a huge problem here. Okay, is it this one? Please let it be this one. Oh my goodness. Okay, dude, I'm totally not expecting that to happen. Okay, time to kill the skeletons. Usually it's one that's different than all the other ones. They all look the same to me. Let's just start killing skeletons, and we'll see if we can actually find our way through this. If we get extremely lucky and get it all the way through on the first try, I'm going to be stoked. And let's see if he drops the key. He did drop the key. Okay, awesome. So if not, we'll have to go back and do it again. And if that's the case, it just is what it is. Let's make a guess here. I don't remember. Like, it's been so long since I've done it that I just have no idea. Is this it? Let's climb all the way back down. It is. Oh my goodness. There it is. Okay. In through the door. And now the hardest fight that we'll have done so far, which is Melzag the Mad. He's extremely powerful. I believe that he can weaken us as well. He grows cabbages. he's taking down our defense. And that's Melzag defeated. We only have one more fight left, and then we have a piece of the map. The first third of the quest will be over. Just gonna have a strength level in the middle of it, of course. Bro, he hit an 8 and a 7. Oh my god, dude, stop smacking me. This is what we trained for. Backup plan, Tom. That's it. That's it. Okay. Okay. We have the last piece of the key. We still have to go through this door. And then here we are, the first piece of the map. Absolutely huge. Okay, so we have the first piece of the map. Now we can leave through this ladder. This will take us out of the maze. And next we can move on. Oh, to the next piece of the map we go. Okay, so for the next piece of the map, we're going to have to go to the Goblin Village in order to talk to them to try to figure out where it actually is. We know that it was stolen by Goblin Raiders, but we don't know anything about those Goblin Raiders, so those are the only people that we know who might be able to tell us a little bit more about what happened. So let's go talk to them. Okay, we're at the Goblin Village. Let's see if Bent Nose or Wartface knows anything about this map piece that we need to get. No, stop attacking the goblins. I guess we have to kill him now. Put him out of his misery. I don't want him to have to live being maimed for the rest of his life. Let's open this door. Okay, let's talk to General Wartface. Or Bent Nose, since he's right here. I've heard that one of your number has got a hold of a part of a map. Ah, that'd be Wormbrain. Where would he be? Wormbrain steals too much. He got caught. Now he lives in Port Sarim Town Jail. Okay, so now we have to go back to Port Sarim in order to get to Wormbrain. Wormbrain is currently in prison there, and we're going to have to get that map piece from him in some kind of way. Okay, so here we are at the Port Sarim Jail, and we're going to go inside and try to find this Wormbrain. Here he is. So let's talk to him and see if he's going to give us this map fragment. What you want? I believe you have a piece of a map that I need, Wormbrain. So, why should I be giving it to you? What you do for Wormbrain? I'll let you live. I could just kill you. Me in here and you out there, you not get map piece. Let's see. I'm not going to do anything for you. Okay, how much does he want for the map piece? 500 gold? No, 10,000 coins. Bro. Okay, so there's no way in the world that I'm going to pay that price. So everyone look away for a second. I'm going to do something drastic here. We just pop them. Then the map part is inside of the cage, which obviously we don't have access to since we're all the way out here. But we have learned this useful skill called telekinetic grab that I can, boom, use on the map piece. And then there we go. 2 of the 3 map pieces that we need. Now, all we need left is the 3rd map piece in order to move on to the next steps in this quest. We have no idea where that 3rd map piece is, but we do have a lead on somebody that might. There's an oracle on top of Ice Mountain, and we need to go talk to them in order to find out where that map piece is. So that's where we're going to go next, to Ice Mountain. We have arrived on Ice Mountain. Now we can talk to the oracle and see where this last map piece is. The map's behind a door below, but entering is rather tough. This is what you need to know. You must use the following stuff. First, a drink used by a mage. That's a wizard's mind bomb. Next, some worm string changed to sheet. That's silk. Then a small crustacean cage. That is a lobster pot. Last, a bowl that's not seen heat. And that's an unfired clay bowl. So, we can pick up these items pretty easily. We're going to have to go to Al-Kharid in order to get a piece of silk. We're going to have to go to Falador in order to get a wizard's mind bomb. We're going to have to get a piece of clay from Remington's mining spot and turn that into wet clay and then spin it on the pottery wheel in the barbarian village. And then for the lobster pot, we can buy that from Port Sarim. So that will be everything for us. Let's go get those pieces, and then let's come back to this place, and we can go underneath there to the Dwarven Mine, where we'll find the door to put all of these things into, and then we can access the last piece of the map, and we'll be ready to figure out how we're going to actually get to this island. Okay, so we're in the Dwarven Mine. Now all we have to do is find this door and get our way through it. Where is... Okay, it's over there. That's got to be the door. There's nothing else. That is so obviously it. Okay, let's run over there. Here we go. Okay, I'm so excited to get this map completely together. Okay, so we have to put everything into this door. So we use the unfired bowl on it. We use the silk. We use the lobster pot. And then we don't just click it. We right-click and we click use, and then we use that on there. The door glows. We get inside. We open the chest. We notice a description on the lid. This map leads to the lair of the beast that destroyed my home, devoured my family, and burned to a cinder all that I love. But revenge would not benefit me now, and to disturb the beast, to risk bringing its wrath down upon another land. I cannot stop you from taking this map piece now, but think on this. If you can slay the dragon of Crandor, you are a greater hero than my land has ever produced. There is no shame in backing out now. I would never back out. I have to get membership. Okay. We now have all 3 pieces of the map, and all we have to do is use one on the other, and it will put the map together. We put the 3 pieces together and assemble a map that shows the route through the reefs to Crandor. We now have the map. All that we need now is a way to actually get to the island, and then we can fight and kill this dragon. And for that, we're going to have to go to Port Sarim. Okay, so now that we have all the map pieces, we actually still need a boat that's going to be able to get us to Crandor in order to fight this dragon. So here we are at Clarence in Port Sarim, and we're going to talk to him, and he's going to sell us a ship. She's not quite seaworthy right now, but she'll give her a bit of work, and she'll be the nippiest ship this side of Port Gazzard. Cool, dude. I'm stoked about that. Why is she damaged? Do you know when she'll be seaworthy? Let's see this. No, not really. Port Sarim shipbuilders aren't very efficient, so it could be quite a while. Would you take me to Crandor when she's ready? Crandor, you're joking, right? Yes, haha. Yeah, that's a joke, dude. Crandor's not something sailors joke about. You can't sail from here to Catherby or in Toronto or Adoran without going past that accursed island. You can't get close to it because of the reefs, but you can always see it. Sometimes you can see a dark shape in the sky circling the island. That's when you have to sail in as quick as you can and pray it's not hungry. Every year, more ships are lost to that dragon. Okay, well, let's buy her. Of course, I'm sure the work needed to do on it wouldn't be too expensive. How does 2,000 gold sound? I'll even throw in my cabin boy Jenkins for free. He'll swab the decks and splice the mainsails for you. That sounds good. Okay, so we've now bought the boat for 2,000. It needs work on it. So, what needs fixing on the ship? Well, the big gaping hole in the hold is the problem. You'll need a few wooden planks hammered in with steel nails to fix it. Okay, so we're going to need to make steel bars in order to get those steel nails. That's why we got the 34 smithing. We're also going to need to get wooden planks in order to patch up the holes, and that's going to be somewhat of a difficult thing. See, the only place that you can get wooden planks in free-to-play is by going to the wilderness. Level 19 wilderness, actually. In fact, it's way up north here, all the way up into the graveyard. So we're going to have to travel way up north into the wilderness, into dangerous territory where other players can kill us if they're within 19 levels of us, and we're going to have to get wooden planks from there because it's the only place that we can get them. So what we're going to do first is we're going to mine enough iron ore since we got coal from the maze in order to make enough steel bars so that we can then create our steel nails. After that, we're going to have to go to the wilderness and we're going to have to get these wooden planks. So let's get all of that taken care of. So let's go ahead and get a full store of iron ore. Okay, now let's head back to Falador and let's grab our coal out of the bank and let's turn all this iron ore into steel bars. Okay, now that we have these steel bars, let's go ahead and teleport to Varrock and then we will turn them into steel nails and we'll have everything but the planks that we need to finish this quest. Okay, and that is all of the nails that we're going to need for this quest. Let's drop everything back into the bank so that we don't lose anything in case we die in the wilderness. In general, I think we're going to be able to do this. All we have to do is go to Remington now, or we have to go to Edgeville now, and then we will leave through there into the wilderness and make our way towards the graveyard where we can grab our 3 wooden planks, and then we can move on about our lives. And forget that we ever had to go to the wilderness in the first place because, man, the anxiety. I just want to get it over with. I'm so close now. It is absolutely imperative that we get these wooden planks or else we cannot finish this quest. Let's do it. Into the wilderness we go. We're already being attacked by level 22 skeletons. I don't have a lot of run energy. We're going to conserve the run energy just in case we really need it later on. I'm going to be checking the map quite a bit as we go through just because I'm not super familiar with the wilderness. It is on the other side of the Ferox Enclave. So we're just going to avoid the Ferox Enclave because sometimes people can hang out in that area. But besides that, I don't expect to see too many people out here. The most likely scenario I would say, is that we see somebody actually at the wooden planks. But what are the odds that there's someone hanging out there just waiting for someone to come and try to finish Dragonslayer? I might eat those words in a couple of minutes. I'm just sort of hoping everything goes fine, to be completely honest. I just think that the odds are pretty good that everything will be completely fine. Okay, now we have to find out where these wooden planks spawn. because I'm not actually completely sure. There's a grizzly bear right there. Just keep on, grizzly bear. Everything's going to be okay. I'm not here to hurt anybody. In fact, I'm probably actually here to get hurt. Level 18 zombies. The planks are right here. We've got it. All we have to do is grab these planks. I'm going to grab this steel dagger, too, while we're out here. And actually, I think that the steel plate legs spawn in this area as well. So if we can grab those, I'll be set up even a little bit to have a little bit of extra money. Let's grab this third plank. Let's just grab basically everything that we can. There's a fourth plank there. I think we only need 3, but I'm just grabbing what I can just in case. Let's grab this plank. Okay, the steel plate legs aren't here. I was wrong. They must be somewhere else. Let's get far enough away from the combat zone so that we can home teleport. In fact, we might just be able to do it in this corner. If we have everything that we need. Why is that zombie coming closer? Why am I using this animation instead of the animation that I normally use? Huh. Maybe in the wilderness you can only use the regular home teleport animation. I hope that doesn't kill me. I hope that no one shows up. I'm keeping an eye on my minimap just to make sure that nobody comes out of any of these corners to try to get me. If you see a white dot moving in the wilderness, you change channels pretty quickly. We're out. That's everything. Now we have to just go fix the ship. And then after that, we're going to have to figure out exactly what weaponry we're going to use to take into the battle with Elvarg, which is going to be a difficult decision. We have a small cash stack of 2,500 left. We're going to have to use probably quite a bit of that. We might even sell our scimitar or alkit and sell all the other gear that we have, sell everything else that we have, including our death runes, probably the rest of our chaos runes, and then we're going to have to see how much cash stack we have in order to get outfitted to be able to actually fight this dragon, because we're going to need all of the help that we can get when it comes to this fight. So let's go do all of that. Okay, so we're on our boat. Now let's get started on repairing everything that needs repaired. There's a big hole in the side of it. So all we have to do is put a plank over the hole, put another plank over the hole, and put the last plank over the hole. Okay, so the hole is patched in the ship. Now we have the ship together. The only 2 things we need to do now before we finish up this quest by fighting Elvarg is to get somebody to actually sail us to the island, which, if you guys remember, we have an old friend named Ned who helped us before that used to be a sailor or a ship captain who can take us to the island. So we'll go and talk to him, but before we do that, we're going to work on liquidating our entire stack of items into some cash so that we can buy some gear that will help us with this fight. Like I said, I want to get the best short sword that I can and the best armor that I can afford, and that'll mean running around to a few shops. So let's go ahead and get started doing that. Okay, let's sell these death runes. Let's sell these chaos runes. Okay, so we've liquidated all of our runes, and we now have a 13k cash stack. I think I'm going to try to get the best sword that I can, and then we're going to spend the rest of all of our cash on a set of armor, maybe black legs and a black helm, just to get me above steel. If I can get my hands on myth, we'll go for that if it's at all possible. Other than that, I mean, we're basically going to be about where we can be in order to have this fight happen. I'm going to take out my mithril ore and sell that to a general shop, because I need all of the money that I can get. I'm going to sell my emeralds to the gem stall seller in Al Kharid. We're going to just build up our cash stack as much as we can with everything that we can, and then hope that we can buy the best stuff possible and try to get through it. But before we do any of that, let's go over here and talk to Ned, because we're already in Draenor and I don't have to make another trip back here just for this reason. So let's talk to Ned. Okay. You're a sailor. Could you take me to Crandor? Well, I was a sailor. I've not been able to get work at the sea these days, though. They say I'm too old. Sorry, where was it said you wanted to go? The island of Crandor. Crandor. But it would be a chance to sail a ship once more. I'd sail anywhere if it was a chance to sail again. Then again, no captain in his right mind would sail to that island. You only live once. I'll do it. So where's your ship? It's the Lady Lumbridge in Port Sarim. That old pile of junk? Last I heard, she wasn't seaworthy. I fixed her up. You did? Excellent. Just show me the map and we can get ready to go. Okay, I have to go get the map. Let's go grab that out of the bank and let's get Ned to actually take us to this island. And then let's gear up and let's do it. And we're here. Okay, so we're in Varrock. Let's go ahead and trade the shop assistant and see how much this mithril ore will sell for. 64 coins. I'll take the extra money that I can get right now. Let's go ahead and trade him as well and see what he'll buy these wooden planks from us for. 0 coins. Cool. What else? Steel dagger. 50 coins. I once again will take the money that I can get. Let's go over to the sword shop now and let's buy, I believe they sell an adamant sword. So we can get the adamant sword and that will be an absolutely huge upgrade to us. Yeah, they do indeed sell an adamant sword for 2080. Let's go ahead and buy that. Look at, dude, I mean, honestly, like, huge upgrades to the account are happening right now, and I'm not even taking the time to truly appreciate it. The fact that we're getting all of this gear is going to be massive, and I think will help us out significantly. I don't know... What's the difference in a myth chain and a myth plate body? Yeah, well, I'll do it on everything except for crush. So let's go ahead and trade Horvik here, and let's get our... That's a huge buy. But at the end of the day, I think I'm going to have enough money, so let's go ahead and do it. I'm going to buy the mithril plate body. We're just gearing up hard right now. I've got the myth plate body. Now I can head to the barbarian village. There's a helmet shop there, and I think I can buy an adamant full helm. And then I should still have just enough money left over to buy adamant plate legs from Louis' Legs and Al Kharid, I think. 3,520 coins. Okay, and that should leave us with just enough left over. Oh my goodness, I'll have 300 coins left over. We have just enough left over to buy our adamant plate legs. And then after that, it's just a matter of praying. Let's go in here and trade Louis legs. Let's buy our adamant plate legs. Okay, we now have our adamant plate legs. Let's go back over to the bank and let's pull out the rest of our gear that we're going to use for this fight. Okay, so this fight's going to be tough, and we're going to have to bring some things along with us. We're going to bring this strength potion. We're going to bring our anti-fire shield because obviously we need that. We need to bring our fighting boots with us. Our amulet of accuracy. We want to have every single slot filled, even if it's just a minor upgrade in order for us to bring it. Okay, we also need to have... Do we have gloves? Do we have gloves? I don't have any leather gloves? That's insane to me. There we go. I knew I had some leather gloves. Okay, let's equip our leather gloves. Let's equip our anti-dragon shield, our fighting boots, and our amulet of accuracy. Let's put our gloves in the bank. Okay, now from here on out, it's just going to be a bunch of food. We need... one single law rune, we need our fire runes, and we need our wind runes so that we can fast teleport out if we need to. Okay, guys, so... I think our best bet for fighting Elvarg is going to be to try to flinch them. I haven't ever flinched Elvarg before, and I haven't flinched, honestly, since I've done Holy Grail years ago. So... good luck to me. I think we can do it. It seems like it won't be that difficult. I know that there's a spot where there's a gap in some rocks right next to a skeleton. You run there, and then you wait for their health bar to disappear, and then you jump out, you pop them one, and you pop right back to that spot, and it stops them from attacking you, and that's how you do it. It's going to be difficult, for sure, still. But I think with all the gear we have, the damage we take and what we can actually do to them should be good enough that it shouldn't matter. I think we can do this. All we have to do is beat this boss, and then this quest is over with, and we've succeeded. We have unlocked members for the account. We can get into pest control, and we can do the waterfall quest, and we can do... the witch's house, and there's so much available to us. All of our stats can shoot way up. We can work on Slayer. We can get our house getting built. It all depends on us being able to beat this boss right here and right now. And I think that this is the way that we're going to do it. I think that we flinch them. This is a skill that I haven't worked on for a long time. It's a method that will allow you to beat this boss regardless of what your combat levels are. I've seen that level 3 people have beaten this boss by flinching them. We can do this. It's not impossible. Anything in this game is possible so long as you put in the effort, the time, and believe in yourself. And I really believe that we can do it. Let's do it, guys. Let's go kill Elvarg. Let's make this happen. Here we are back at the boat. Now it's time to just get on and have Ned sail us there. Let's talk to Captain Ned. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's kill this dragon. Let's earn the right to wear a rune plate body. Let's earn the right to get membership. Let's earn everything we've been working for. It's good to feel the salt spray on his face again, and this is a fine, mighty ship. She don't look much, but she handles like a dream. How much longer until we reach Crandor? Not long now. According to the chart, we'd be able to see Crandor if it wasn't for those clouds on the horizon. Clouds surround the ship. Looks like there's a storm coming up, Captain. Soon we won't be able to see anything. Oh well, the weather had been so good up until now. Did you guys see that? See what? I thought I saw something up above us. Boom. The dragon's not taking too kindly to us trying to get here to kill her. No, the cabin boy! We were knocked unconscious and later awake on an ash-strewn beach. Okay, look at all of our planks. We did so much for this boat, and it was all for nothing. Okay, let's run over here. Shit. Okay, they're already attacking us. We're fine, though. Okay, so up here's the entrance. I want to save some of my run energy. We got to run past these moss giants. He's still on me. It's okay. Everything's fine. We can do this, fellas. We've been training. We've been preparing. Everything has led up to this point. I've already killed a lesser demon. I'm not afraid of them anymore. All I have to do is kill this dragon, and everything I've been working for comes to fruition. There she is. Okay, let's scope it out. The skeleton's going to attack us. I don't remotely care. Okay, maybe I do care a little bit. He's kind of smacking me. Okay, so right over there by that skeleton is the patch that we need to step through in order to get to where we need to go. So let's go ahead and turn our run energy on. Let's step over this wall. We already have the shield equipped. Oh no, sorry, I think it's actually right here. Oh, bam, that's a huge hit. Go in here, go in here. Is this not the spot? Oh no. Wait, it's over here, it's over here, it's over here. No, 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 stop auto-attacking. Stop auto-attacking. I'm such a fool. I've been a fool. Okay, everything's fine. Now we just have to wait for our health bar to disappear, and we start the extremely slow process. Okay, the health bar is gone. We click there, we click back. That's all we do. That's all we have to do. We're going to drink this strength potion. Let's put on our prayer. We click there, we click back. Wait for the health bar to disappear. Let's actually turn our accuracy buff on instead of the strength buff. Click there, we click back. I wish I had an attack potion. This would be so much easier. We click there, we click back. Oh, shit. Was the health bar still there? I didn't even notice. Click there, we click back. This is going to be an extremely long fight, but we can do this. Okay, we don't have enough run energy now, so we're going to have to bring them back over here in order to get them into the correct spot. We messed it up. Okay, come on, come on. It's okay, let's get back in here. Oh, come on, follow us into the spot. Let's come back. Okay, this should be the right spot. That's it. That's it. We've defeated Elvarg. We remove the head. And now we have all of the proof that we need in order to move forward. We've done it. We've done it. Okay, well, we can teleport to Varrock now, and we can get out of here, and we can head back to Edgeville in order to turn in this quest to Ozaic, and then that will get us through, and we'll be done. That'll be everything. We can finally move on. We can go to where we need to go, and we can be done with this. Climb with this, and it'll take us back to Karama, and then we can teleport back to Varrock, and then head over to Edgeville, and we've done it. Okay, let's go back to Edgeville, let's turn in this quest, and let's be done. Here it is. I have its head right here. We did it. It's over. We finished free-to-play. We did it. We finished it all, dude. Dude, we've done it. Oh, it's so big. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Let's see what stats we got from it. Oh, we're going to unlock members. Don't worry. Strength level 39, defense level 38, combat level 42. Look at that. Dude, huge. We did it. We did it. We did it. We finished Dragonslayer. But in RuneScape, every good goal begs another one. We are never truly done.